Satnam, Namaste. Cha here to share with you a really simple life hack that I use probably every single day. And it's something that I share with all my friends because I think it's the greatest, easiest thing you could possibly do. So a lot of us hear this expression that the breath is the link between the mind and the body. The breath is the link between the mind and the body. But what does that really mean? To me, simply it means that how we breathe affects how we think and how we feel. But conversely also, how we think and how we feel affects how we breathe. Breathing is one of these automatic functions, like so many of the functions in our body that are magnificently orchestrated to just happen in our autonomic nervous system, whether it's your digestion or your heart rate or your metabolism. These things just happen. And thank goodness, so that we don't have to think about, oh, I have to keep my heart going, or let's make that digestion going. They just happen. Same thing with breathing. We are breathed by our body. We're not thinking about it. But in yoga, you hear about taking that conscious breath. So there are hundreds of conscious breaths to take. This one, while it may be a yogic breath, I almost consider it like the easiest life hack possible. So what is this breath? We have two nostrils, and they do two completely different things. The right nostril is linked to your sympathetic nervous system. That is the fight or flight system you hear about a lot. And we need that because in an emergency, we're going to need all that cortisol and to get done whatever we need to get done, or to prepare us to fight or run or whatever it is. We need to have that. It keeps us safe. It's also that energy, vitality nostril. The left nostril is linked to your parasympathetic nervous system. This is that rest and digest system. This is the calming, soothing, lunar energy versus the sun energy. So it's the peaceful one, and it slows things down and helps us become more neutral. And you don't have to think about it. That's just what they do. The interesting thing is, during the course of the day, your nostrils are changing continually. Every 90 minutes, one nostril is dominant. Or every hour and a half, one nostril is dominant. That's sort of how we're built. And that can affect how we feel and how we act. And so it's nice that we can take our breathing off automatic and do a breath to get us into a calm state. Because these days, you don't need to be in an emergency situation, a life-threatening situation, for that fight or flight to kick in. That's what this body was designed to do, but we haven't evolved so much from then. So now, any stress can cause the adrenals to start secreting, and cortisol is rolling through your body, and you're in that mode, which you probably don't need to be in. You get a bad email, fight or flight. You have a bad conversation with someone, stress, fight or flight. And this is what's happening to us all day long. So when you're feeling that pressure or stress or anxiety, nervousness, or even when you're feeling like your mind is going down that rabbit hole of negativity, there is a simple thing you can do. Take your hand close off your right nostril. So you're literally closing off that sympathetic nervous system, and you're breathing in and out just as you would normally breathe, nothing manipulated. Breathing in and out of your left nostril for 3 minutes. What does this do? This automatically activates that parasympathetic nervous system, that calming system that brings you to a more neutral mind, that brings you to a place where you can start over and look at your situation more objectively and feel calmer in your body, not feel so stressed. And that's all it is. You don't have to think about it. Your body naturally just does it. Conversely, if you're feeling tired at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you don't want to have a cup of coffee, you could close off your left nostril and breathe only through your right nostril, and you will get that energy, so that you can complete a task or get a little more clarity and focus. That can help too. But I find these days it's the left nostril breathing that is something I use much more, because I find myself in states where I'm feeling more anxious or I'm feeling more stressed. So if you're like me and you want to find a natural way to get balanced and calm and neutral so that you can almost reboot your body, start up again, so that you can look at your situation with fresh eyes and feel better, left nostril breathing is just a go-to hack. So I hope you found this useful. I would suggest you try it. You only need 3 minutes, but if you're in a really stressful situation, try it for 11 minutes. You will find that your body just takes over. And remember, the mind follows the breath. So if you want to be calm, change your breathing. This is just one way to do that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.